9 active for today's match, and 7 first-teamers will start for Inter Miami too. Rivera Solis Sukata named the league's player of the month for May earlier this week. He's been red hot, and so has Shaq Mohammed. Referee is Alvin Oliva, and we are just about set to begin this one here at Chase Stadium. 81 degrees, and away we go. Thanks for joining us for MLS Next Pro in the month of June in 2024. More in a moment, slightly into the box. Kolka has to go and outlet off the right side and does so. Pep Casas lost in Sunderland. And the attack taking on Red Bulls. Did not get in, but of course had to travel back and ready to go, and also had to travel from Orlando to Miami. Of course, that is, again, this surface was active last night. Inter Miami and St. Louis. It was a wide open game, 3-3. This one could be wide open too. Some messy magic and lots of other opportunities for both sides. Speaking of opportunities, the first one for Orlando wants to go quickly here. Wind and fire, and it's stopped by Dos Santos. Oh, how about that? But only 3 corners. Easily could have scored 7-8 goals in that, watching it back. Rivera getting ready to serve it in, does so, edge of the 6, and headed out defensively, out of immediate danger. And the second ball also won by the Miami back line, setting everybody back. Best chance in the early going for Orlando. Flank staying down for Mohammed. Crosses through, left foot chip is wide. Rivera nearly made it 1-0. And Orlando coming out just like they finished and played really the entire game against Huntsville. 2 great chances already. Very rare that you say an opposing goalkeeper played too bad in a 5-0 loss from the Huntsville perspective. Another corner is in from Rivera. The loose ball noticed as the home team. Looked like that one came up nearly on the right arm of Allen there, but play allowed to continue. Of course, had to start with the 5-0 win. Said everything, works out sometimes, and that was a lot of what happened there, but there were still some very tough moments in that game. Sidelines, especially some of the sideline personnel in the technical areas. We've got a foul here. Bring it back to Orlando. On the switch for Sukata. This is the game that Miami wants to go, the counter game. Now with Noah Allen on the feed from Afonso. The cutter centrally is there. It's off the pipe. It ricochets right back to Otero. Ryan Carmichael was robbed, and there was no rebound, fortunately, either. Get a whistle here. The first caution, but first, let's take a look at the replay. Allen across to Carmichael, right in front of the spot. It's off the right pipe and right back to Otero. On multiple occasions, Valencia did it, coming off the bench late in the second half. Kolka reverses, serves towards Cage, and there is CJ Dos Santos making the strong save on the bouncer. Big challenge here. This is going to be a card, and a yellow has come out, and it will be shown to Sunderland. Lost his footing there, and then just too much. Clear yellow, Solis down. Still not back in play. Gusky waiting, academy product for Orlando City, signed to a 1-year MLS Next Pro contract just before the season started. Yellow card has come out against Orlando here a bit earlier. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Yeah, lost it, and then the shoulder grab. An advantageous situation. A lot of stops and starts in the last 5 to 7. Oh, and Inter Miami looking for a flow. Good passing sequence. Casas is through. Shoulder down. Firing and scoring. How about that strike? Lawson Sunderland. Look out. And Miami leads 1-0, chipping away. The great sequence And how about this shoulder down? And Sunderland here tonight before we really come close to the halfway point of the regular season. It's a tough one, just 5 wins a year ago. A back touch here. It's for Loyola. Right foot to tie the score. And there it is. Fabian Loyola, who came on just moments ago, quickly ties the score and takes a bow. 1-1 here in Fort Lauderdale. So the giveaway, the strong touch creates the angle and able to beat CJ Dos Santos. Its own defensive third, it resulted in Orlando's equalizing goal. But now transition. Sesak. Carmichael fires and scores! And the flag stays down. The scoring has opened up wide in the first half. And it's 2-1 Miami. Just when Orlando trying to do the same thing, win it high up the field, beaten here. Next pro action this year. That's his second. This is his second game, and called for the foul here. Carmichael called for the foul. On the season, an assist tonight. Rivera with the left foot towards goal, and there is Dos Santos to secure it. From that range, it needs to be absolutely perfect typically to beat the keeper. So we have reached the end of the first half of play here at Chase Stadium tonight in Utah. An impressive performance there in the Western Conference. We, of course, are in the East, and we are underway with the second half of play. So glad you're with us. It's everybody who started this one to start the second half. Orlando in the whites. Sunderland taken down there, and he's on a yellow. Tell you what, Sunderland doesn't like the call for a foul, but you saw Orlando go quick again. Contact there from Loyola, and we alluded to this at the end of the first half. The physicality really picked up. The game opened. Two teams instinct that rivalry can bring out those types of emotions and physicality. We've already had 3 whistles, and Miami wanted advantage there. Nick Sesak had some space, but fortunately didn't have too much pace on it. Get back to it. Deft touch off the head by Sesak, but it's an offside over and back for. Now Shaq Mohammed on the loose ball. Goes down. Play continues. Sunderland also lost his footing. One back by Orlando, looking to equalize. What will we have here? Penalty! And an opportunity to tie the score. And 5, count them, 5 Miami players disagree. And the decision has been made, and Shaq Mohammed will have a chance from the spot to equalize. And a yellow card has come out as well. Shaq has scored in 4 straight games. And it's stopped by Dos Santos and cleared away by Sunderland. Out of play over the far touchline. Let's take another look at the PK stop by Dos Santos with that right paw. Ray is done. How about that? Alex Freeman back in the first half. This game has had just about everything so far. Rivera looking to equalize. That was blocked off the back of Tyler Hall and cleared out. Remember, Shaq Mohammed's penalty was stopped. It's a very, very strong save. It was a very strong penalty as well. Almaguer dishes. Now Solis. Had some magical moments throughout the year. Left-footed served in. Loyola on the other end of it. Fabian Loyola, the goal scorer in the first half. Started this one on the bench. And headed out by Nick Sesak, and a handball here. And the second will be Coco coming on to replace Sunderland. Both of the changes coming here. Gibaguchi reverses the point of attack. Next for Loyola. Long range fire, and well wide. Carmichael commits the foul. A lot of whistles for two teams that commit. Runners getting set. And the delivered ball on the way through. Edge of the 6. Going short this time. Second consecutive corner. Solis for Rivera. Served in now. Centrally. Going down is Freeman. We've got whistles, but it's going to go. Can still burn you. You're up a man. Afonso trying to do that. There will be no hurry for Miami. Under the lights in New York City at Belson Stadium at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Allen throws in, and a foul is won. Just the third game for Afonso, and next pro this year, he scored 2 goals in each of them. Set piece through. It's off the side netting, deflection, corner. Orlando won at one window in the first half. That was due to injury. Needed to be made. Mohammed looking for space. Lined and fire, it works its way for Loyola, who nearly had a brace. So plenty more action. Those are at 10 Eastern Time. Pair of games later as well, and that'll wrap up match week 12. And let's see if this is going to be a yellow. I think it's going to be. Now Loyola accelerates and shoots, and Dos Santos covers. Afonso gets by one, tripped up. Play continues with Coco. Coco blocked. Afonso. Flag down. Afonso, 4 goals in 2 games, entering the day. What a feed inside. The reversal by Borgelin, and the finish. It's in by Coco. And Miami extends the lead down a man. It's 3-1. Well, that's got to feel good. Let's take another look. Afonso just waiting. Big frame. Orlando still has just made the one change. That was way back in the 34th minute. This is Loyola. Crossed by Rivera. Rather by Freeman. Long range. This one's going to go. Oh, how about that from Gusky? It seemed like there wasn't much, but it's not going to count. The flags come up. So let's see. Four straight match scoring streak come to an end. Unless you can find a way to score here. Coco from long range. It goes just wide. And no touch and a goal kick. They won't leave the state of Florida until June 28th. Rivera challenged here. Oh, look out. Oh, no. We've got a lot going on. Both cards are out for our referee, Ulvin Oliva. He has not raised anything yet. A yellow is out first. Now a red has come out because it is the second yellow. In the closing minutes, second half stoppage time. Freeman up ahead. That's going to be a card. And that's Dyron Reyes. That's a clear card. So just about everybody's going to finish with a yellow card on Miami. And there's another one. Served in and sent high. And that's going to do it. This one will end 3-1. Miami matches its season win total.